that we often see from very good teams. I will say, though, when it specifically comes to Haven, paper thin, talking about it on the desk, that A lobby control was so important for the one game that Gen.G did end up dropping on this map. I think that's where the Breach Sovacom is significantly better.
You can see that A control given up, but nobody watching onto the high ground angle. Texture backing away, still flashed up. Won't be able to get too much done here. And Gen.G not able to flood defense in time. Smokes up. Might be looking for a bit of a contact play, but a call for the pause is made by SEN. They're just going to wait this one out for the util. Still holding it down. Go spamming away. Still adjustment from Sassy. It's good. Leaves it just down to Meteor. 1v3 here for our pistol. Can he do it? First obstacle removed. Plenty more where that came from, though. Revealed up just in the last few minutes. Reloads off. Turret up. Catches one of the contacts, but Sentinel's not willing to give them too much of a fight here. Sassy's so wide out into the open. 14 HP. Turret still up. Tens us to break this one. A single shot will do it. Meteor delivers it. Cased here by Gen.G. Texture's going walkabouts. Wants to make a go of things.
No cam tap.
Yep, no cam, no turret to catch that contact. Now the dash is active. They missed the timing. Right behind, no, still. It's a bullet straight to the back. Now, potentially an opening for Sentinels. We'll attempt to slow this one down. They want to try and get rid of most of this util. There's a bolt line to try and follow through ZeKen. Got a lot in his face here still. Never to really shut them down. Meteor dodging the flash, up and away. Looking snappy and magnetic into the moment. Still a TP forward. Sentinels not to be disallowed this, but pushing through the one way. It is chaos incarnate. Down to that 1v2. Munchkin. Upgrade in hand. Now he's got to make the most of this one here. Sentinels cannot afford to throw away these player advantage situations. Not like how the pistol round got started for them. Dart is good. Spots out Munchkin now, but he's got a lot more to do. Molly at the feet. Sassy. Push back and away and wide. Bit of spam and straight bullets away. Gets the reload off, but there's only 6 left to him. He's got to do so much with it. Not able to, not against Sentinels there. In this instance, the discipline finally reigning supreme. Got a sight set towards it. It's a drone. Pitches ahead of this though, the ball, and he misses the flick. And there's a dash into his face. How the hell do you avoid this? You don't! It's all supplemented. TP up into heaven. Tens is there for the backstab just in case, but Sassy was the one to clean it all up. And now, you're just looking at a save.
That's so lovely. I mean, that's a wonderful play over towards Hay there. Adding the Soverall into the back of it too. Texture had an opportunity, but it was a tough flick to be able to get onto ZeKen. He does the reverse peek, crossing over the bricks early. And that A-take inspired a lot of confidence in me. So far, it's Gen.G firmly on the back foot here.
Yeah, already into the round here. It's going to be quadruple face up in through mid. John QT stepping up late. Looking to send it straight through into the B side as well. Bit of spam into the smokes, aftershock as well. Nobody's going to be able to press their way forwards and past it. But Tens does get dropped. That spam, I believe, coming out through the smoke. Trailblazer spotting it. Paranoia rolling front out for the back. Nobody's watching this one. ZeKen, he's going to be dropped here. Trying to fight for the side control. It's all over the place. Sentinels caught completely unaware. And a spray down transfer just does not connect. Everybody falls once more. This time, it's Sentinels drifting back to that spectator seat. And Gen.G maybe one step closer, making it equalized at the half. There's a reason that they've made every single final so far this year. That's an accolade that not many teams at all can even claim. Munchkin trying to stop this one as well. Another B attempt and push in, spots the player, spamming away. Somebody's to cover this one down and below. Stunned up, matters not. ZeKen just walking straight into this one. Still Charon is out and away! Charon delivers it side by side, him and Lakia. They push back any aggressors. And the spike drop down into no man's land. There are no chances left for Sassy.
Another spot where you feel like a Gen.G player's caught dead to rights, being double swung essentially. And the leader in terms of any Rookie of the Year awards pulls it out again, a 2K. Just a slight wiggle of the movement too to shake off a few bullets.
Yeah.
Watching Karen is a delight.
This guy is so damn impressive, and he's even the one to finish it here. Just in case there is that one of them held. Up angle, Meteor's caught on the cross though. Trying to wade his way past that one. That's a leg shot. John QT barely surviving. Seekers pushing forwards. Lakia smelling that blood in the water. Definitely wanted to hunt that one out. So it's equalized 4 versus 4, and it causes that reaction now out of Sentinels, but they're going to be walking again. It's a Paranoia, it's a Nanoswarm, it's an orb up in their face. Sentinels really don't have too many options here, but they're calling for the pause.
They have to go for the C exec once the orb goes down, but this just becomes so obvious.
Yeah, and again, the players are meeting their match. It's Gen.G happily able to just try and fight this one. Forwards, Hunter's Fury, though, that was the extra element needed. Lakia right from behind. Texture follows up with a shot and still got to deal with these players. 2v2 now, 36 seconds left. Not enough with the offset of the movement. Lakia will be dropped. Texture 3 HP.
30 seconds left.
Looking this way, that way, head on a swivel, doesn't know which way to look. It's an impossibility almost at this point, but at least the spike isn't down. It's the one thing working for him, but the weaponry is not. Plant from Zelsys stuck, committed, needs to be held out here.
Planted.
Weak players all around. It's all about this first shot that lands. Finally, needs a second one. Dash now active, doesn't know where he is, and it's wrapped all the way round! Texture! You absolute animal! Feel the burnout over a certain amount of time here, but Gen.G have been looking largely in charge here. The beginning here for our pistol round. And it's all slow for now. Creeping and crawling up through mid, looking to see if they can get any of those early angles, just in case somebody's peeking for info on Sentinel's side. There's a trip in their face. Texture, it's going to be chewed up by that one. A couple of stray shots. Yeah, you flying away. A tap as well for the reaction.
You can see there that Texture was intending to updraft onto the high ground inside that smoke. The trap stopped him. Cam sees a lot of this info, but it's only Zelsys home.
Yeah, peeking away, just can't quite land the one shot that was necessary there. So Zelsys will push back that play that's occurring. The timing that's taken, Munchkin. Oh, wide open. Right for the taking. JongQT's dropped.
So they tap B, fake C, walk in on A.
And it's an open site. Potentially a closed case, but still, Sentinels, they do have that retake utility in their back pocket, just waiting for it to potentially come online. 17 seconds until the dart. Not too sure for the fault line. Dash still available. See if a Zekken in the back pocket. They're worried about these flanking players as well. Might find it difficult to get through, at least with this orb, but as soon as it goes down, you might see them take that timing. They are so concerned about these mid flanks.
Not ready yet.
And now the time to strike is here. Texture's way ahead of it, inside the smoke. Any sort of timings the Sentinels were looking to try and take, they've missed it already. Texture still, Sassy. That's two. They need more than that. And no one from Gen.G is willing to even give him it. Ice cold from them, a tap onto the spike, no one out into the open. He has to stick it for the only win con. Gen.G. Wall up. It's difficult to get the timing here. Zelsys is holding his fault line, but all the players are already way ahead of him. Sassy.
Right here.
That doesn't even stop them contacting.
There's no way.
Can't believe they didn't give it away there.
There's no way. They don't even spam. They're just all the way up, and it's all for free here. Paranoia, flash, it's all offloaded, concatenated, out and over the top as well. It's down to tens to hold it, locking it down. In through the back, the reset is magnanimous. This guy will not be stopped. He denies any attempt to take that A site.
Shadows traveling.
Gen.G left scrambling. They should have had that. A dash into sight, an amazing flash from Zelsys to actually push them back just a moment. And Tens recovers after immediately being blinded in the midst of that exec. He's left on the floor in a 2v4.
That's what Sentinels needed. They're holding this one steady, giving up most of the A sites. Rifles are swapped around, noise is being made. Plant not even pushed back here, so Karen will be able to get that extension into the round, and got a feel with Gen.G. That's sometimes dangerous. You don't want to give them those options and opportunities. Oh, no. Karen inside the smoke, not being cleared out, dodging, weaving, TPing away, still being watched for Meteor. 1v2. Meteor cannot land it. The transfer almost intact, but eventually it's Sentinels who paved the way to a victory.
And thankfully for Sentinels, all of Ten's hard work does not get discarded. Trying to get aggro, but with only 48 health, what can you do?
And already the space is taken up here by Gen.G. Another perfect read.
Munchkin's IGLing, it is magnificent. I think people maybe didn't credit it as much at the start of the year, but defense side hard reads, attack side he finds the gaps so often.
These lurks on top of it, it's all
incredible.
coming together. This guy is just, he's a beast right now this entire year.
He really has been.
Deep flash, fault line onto Texture, but there's plenty more util where that came from, buckets of it. Paranoia for a paranoia, just pushing them back and away. Sentinels be lucky to get anything. Still, Caron, drop towards the back. Texture, phantom play! And after 4 beasts, ace stolen away!
Another ace!
Gotta feel for him, man. You gotta feel for him.
This has been happening in Pacific over and over again.
Watching the Gen.G. That's Paranoia primed and ready in case there is that early aggression. Contact plays are called. And this is Gen.G looking for that closer. No signs over towards Garage. Instead, they set it over towards the B site. Celsius is watching this. Smoke up in his face. Flash up and over, Karen with a TP and even a committal to the plan, but that's an aftershock to push him back and away. Dash still there, Zekken spots it. Here's the one, but nobody's giving him an easy fight. Meteor dashing and backing away, still with his B-side control. Texture, he's put straight past it! And in front of that fault line, still won't survive. At least with the trade there. Flash in and through, over the back, 4v4. Back down, Norofef gives him that information, and a sight hold might be exactly what Gen.G are looking to cook up. Munchkin still with that orb up in their face. Dart to the Paranoia, follows through, flood and back and away. Side players cleared up, rolling thunder, committed now to the front. Sentinels have got to try and strike at least when he irons hard and try and find these kills. There's 1, 2 left to deal with, finding them one after another.
Around exactly when they needed it. Just as Gen.G had got up to map point. Lurks. TenZ has been watching for it. He refuses to get duped again.
But there's a chance for the timings to be missed here. And which way is he going to look? Adjustment again. Mirrored plays from TenZ and Zekken. Pushes Gen.G back. It's just lurks and lurks. Yeah.
It's the same again. Lurk up A and lurk up C at the same time. One gets broken, the other doesn't.
Yeah. Trip broken. Meteor. It's got an open side for them.
30 seconds left.
A 3v5 though, Brent. They're not going to close out the map here, surely.
But it's Gen.G. You never know with this team. They really shouldn't.
Full breach utility for Celsius. Sassy's going to have recon coming back online, but you probably don't want to wait for it.
And there's the first Shocky. Preemptive at least with the det, so one of the Nana Swarms is off. Meteor finds it, still traded. Caron. That's a sweep from behind here now, the backstab, but maybe just pushing back and away. Lakia needs support and he needs help if this is even going to be doable. Flash in through the box, smoke is up in his face. A tap in his way, that's a bit of spam to follow up. Caron, and now a lot more to do. Spike being defused, stuck fully in TenZ there to defend him. Sentinels are still alive in this map. They're not going to be going down. Money together, but he's found many targets. Still a smoke in his face. We'll push him back. Going to be given that early sight line. Texture's even watching just in case he is updraft up onto the box. They don't like what they see. And they got to know that the money is available for that operator. It should be at the back of their minds as long as they're looking at the scoreboard.
That flash, down A short, and now the Trailblazer indicating that Munchkin did not find an early timing. Sentinels were not sure, but now they should have a good idea that this is actually the pack of Gen.G.
How do you anchor it? Locked down, it's unconventional. Doesn't really stretch all the way out towards this A side. Sassy, drone, spots it. They're wondering if this is potentially fake pressure. TenZ overstaying it, just about escaping. 50 HP though, and now it's being fully committed. The molly at the feet as well. They are separating these players, picking them apart. Nobody is allowed to anger this site. Instead of an execute, the pit drop down, man. And TenZ has got to make a play. He's already found it, whipping it around. Meteor, rifle in hand, leaving it to the 2. And only the Blade Storm. A rifle for John QT. They're going to need to be handed a couple of easy kills, but Meteor will not give them anything at all. A 4K to finish up the map. Haven is theirs.